Hello!
Hi there, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Lizzie.
And this is the General Eclectic Pavilion. We're going to be making videos talking about some of our favorite things, some of our not so favorite things.
And just kind of whatever.
Yeah, I think we're going to stick to mostly Disney stuff, but branching out when we can, which is why we chose the more general eclectic. Yeah, you see? Okay. The name there. Tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are married.
Hey!
That's fun.
So we're going to start sort of personal things with me. Hi, hello. I have lived in California my entire life. Most specifically Southern California. I've only been to NorCal a grand total of maybe 4 times. Maybe 5. But I...
3 times with me, so...
Listen. I grew up on Camp Pendleton, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a military base. My father was in the Marines, so the first 10 years of my life were there, which was cool. I really got into Disney because I was born during the Disney Renaissance, which is, like, cool for me because I grew up with a bunch of great movies. But also, my family started taking us, my brother and I, to Disneyland like once or twice a year for a really long time until I was probably like 16. And then I got an annual pass when I was 17, and then I started going like once every couple of weeks, and then it was like once every week, and then it was like whenever I could, and that turned into a lot. So you know, that's basically my history with life and Disney as a whole, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. Except for this one. Go!
So I grew up in the Midwest. I've lived in 5 states besides California. But we would go on vacations to Disney parks once every couple years. We would go to Walt Disney World primarily, so it's a lot of what started for me. And then I made a solo trip to Disneyland 6 years ago this week.
Oh, wow.
Actually, it showed up in Time Hop, reminding me of a lot of things.
What up, Time Hop?
And I actually rekindled my love for Disney when WALL-E came out in theaters. We had a couple movies, which I know now seems like a couple. We only had a small cardboard box with some Disney VHS in it. We didn't really collect Disney movies, but I went back and really enjoyed them all, so I took it upon myself to start a collection. And that's kind of the beginning of it all for me. Moving forward, though, we both are employed by the Walt Disney Company.
True.
We both work in the Disneyland Resort.
Yes.
It was not my first Disney employment. I did a Walt Disney World College program in 2012, and then in 2013 started in Disneyland, working, and I've been there since, a little over 3.5 years.
Working for Disneyland has been my first and only job, and I've been here for almost 6 years now, and it's great.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's how we met. It's through friends, but through the parks also. So
through the sort of like Disney community, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a weird subject.
It's a weird subject, but we can talk about it, and it's fine. But yeah, now we're married. We've got our cat, Periwinkle. Yep. I was going to try and pick her up. One of these shots.
Hey, baby.
I got her. Hi.
This is our cat.
This is Periwinkle. Say hello to the internet.
She does not care.
That was a good. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Down.
Goodbye. Now we're going to talk a little bit about our favorite Disney things.
Cool. First up, favorite movies. Favorite Walt Disney animated classics. So of the 50, what are we at now? 5, 6?
Roughly.
Eh?
Mine, hands down, will always be Little Mermaid. I love this movie to death, and I will fight for it until I die. So if you want to go, let's go.
I don't know that anyone really has any complaints.
I could find you tons of people.
Okay.
But anyway, let's talk about your favorite Walt Disney animated classic.
My favorite Walt Disney animated classic is Meet the Robinsons from 2006. Feels like a very Walt movie to me, and I love that about it. It kind of plays into hope and inspiration, and I love optimism, so it's my favorite.
I think that you've got an explanation for everything, and I'm just kind of like, this is my opinion.
And I'll fight
there
you.
It is.
What about Pixar? Pixar movies. Favorite Pixar movie?
My favorite Pixar movie is Ratatouille, with Inside Out as a very, very, very close second. Ratatouille is just very, like, I have a very, very strong emotional connection to it. I just hecked up that word real bad.
My favorite Pixar film is WALL-E.
Clearly.
It started this all for me, so I kind of have to give it that. But it really is my favorite of the Pixar films. I couldn't care less about Toy Story. Come at me. If you were forced to choose a favorite of the Fab 5 Disney characters.
Donald Duck. I love Donald Duck so much. If I had to, like, branch out just a little bit, though, Chip and Dale are, like, my boys, but, like, Donald freaking Duck.
No, Donald Fauntleroy Duck.
Anyway!
My favorite is Mickey Mouse. And I don't think I love any other Disney characters, at least in the Fab 5, as much as I love Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Continuing from there, if you had to pick a favorite Disney princess, who would it be?
Lily James.
So basically what he means is Cinderella, but specifically the 2015 Cinderella. Boy howdy, he's obsessed with that movie.
It's beautiful, and the story of Cinderella is good.
Yes.
I never had much attachment to the animated film.
Yes.
But I adore the live action. Who's your favorite princess?
Gee, I wonder if you can guess this one. What was my favorite movie?
The Little Mermaid, so...
Yeah, so by proxy that means my favorite princess is Ariel, but Tiana also comes in a very close,
it doesn't have to mean...
hard second. I love Ariel and Tiana both very, very much. Pixar characters. Who's your fave?
Oh, what?
Curveball!
Oh, crap. I feel like I'm gonna say WALL-E, but be disappointed in myself. Because that's too easy an answer.
You can say Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, Buzz Lightyear!
Like Toy Story!
Okay. I love Buzz Lightyear. He is a Pixar character.
Yeah, that counts.
That I love Tim Allen, but Patrick Warburton did it better and longer. So Buzz Lightyear, but specifically Buzz Lightyear Star Command Buzz Lightyear.
Again, I don't have a single favorite because I'm annoying. And my favorites are Sadness, first and foremost, because I love everything about her so much. She just, like, I get emotional thinking about her, which is, I'm gonna stop talking now. Because my second favorite is Remy. I love Remy. Everything about him is great.
Alright, so transitioning to Disney Parks favorites. What is your favorite Disney Parks attraction?
What?
Hmm?
Okay. So I have a couple of favorites. Current existing, my favorite attractions are the Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder Mountain, It's a Small World. And I think that's it. But my, like, number one love is Walt Disney's original Carousel of Progress from the 1964 World's Fair, the original. Thank you. You can talk about yours now.
My favorite Disney Parks attraction is the current iteration of Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, by which I mean the 1990s re-update after they went back to There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow after the stint with Now is the Time. I'm super, super excited we're going in October to show Lizzie that experience of what the new current day...
And basically just to go, because I've never been and I'm friggin' pumped.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Do you have a favorite land?
Does New Orleans Square count as a land?
Yeah, it's got food, it's got attractions, it's got bathrooms, it's a land.
Cool. New Orleans Square is my favorite land.
Mine is Tomorrowland. I love Tomorrowland.
What about your favorite, like, parade that's ever existed in any park? Favorite Disney parade?
Oh. Parade?
Parade.
Ah.
See, I'm more of a shows person when it comes to parks.
You also...
So, like, I have a lot of these.
got the chance going often to really like
See them?
see them.
That's true.
Whereas I would get 1 or 2 a trip.
So, like, my favorite is Disneyland's 50th anniversary celebration, which was the Walt Disney's Parade of Dreams. Best parade ever!
It also gives you more to choose from.
It does.
Which isn't fair.
So, anyway, we're going to segue to a fireworks show. Ready, set...
Wishes!
There it is.
I'm emotional.
It just left Walt Disney World.
It just ended. Today's the 14th, so it ended 3 days ago. Again, because we only went every so often, Wishes was the first fireworks show that I can remember. I know that there was one, because it was only around for like 11 years, and we went before that. But Wishes is the one I remember, so it's the one I have the most personal ties to, which I'm sure is why everyone loved it. But yeah, Wishes, hands down, my favorite fireworks show I've ever seen.
Mine is a tie between Magical and Halloween Screams. Everyone can fight me on Magical because I know a lot of people don't like it, but I have such a strong attachment to that show. I was there, I think, the night it premiered, and oh my god, like, it was such an incredible thing to see. Like, Dumbo flew over the castle. Dumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seeing something other than Tinkerbell go for, like, ha!
Yeah.
Super cool, but also Halloween Screams, because Halloween time is my favorite time of year.
What about the minutia, the small stuff?
The small stuff?
Yeah, like something weird.
Alright, what do you like that's weird?
So on my Walt Disney World College program, I was in Custodial and Animal Kingdom, and one of the things that I grew to love while I was there was the trash cans, and the fact that no matter where you are in a Disney theme park, the trash cans are all themed to that area specifically. I've always thought was so cool.
So I have a couple weird things. I have a really strong attachment to Disneyland smells. Like, I know everyone talks about the smell of Pirates of the Caribbean, and like the smell of It's a Small World, because it's also like chlorinated water, but like it's a very specific kind of chlorinated water. But then like there's also the smell of churro carts and like popcorn butter, and like I don't like popcorn, but I love the smell of popcorn butter. And also just like the smells of certain areas of the park, like they have a certain way about them, and I just like, they're great. But I also have a thing about sounds too. It's like I like to listen for very specific things in the parks, but also just because since I didn't go to the parks a lot when I was younger, when I became an annual pass holder and started getting more into the Disneyland scene, I started finding audio tracks for a lot of stuff, be it like an attraction, a show. Sometimes it's literally just atmosphere music. Like, I found a friend of mine sent me like a 3-hour loop of Disneyland Paris's Main Street during Christmas time. Oh, it's the prettiest thing. But I love the smells and sounds of the parks. They're like my favorite things that are like strange.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all we have for right now. Thanks for sticking around and getting to know dumb things about us.
Yeah, we don't know yet how long this video is, so
Hey!
if it's super long, thank you. We are planning to make more in the future. This is just the beginning for us here at the General Eclectic Pavilion. We're going to pitch that quite a few times. We are going to be filming another video soon that's going to be all about Disney remakes.
Since that's a hot button issue right now.
Really hot topic right now. So, we're gonna talk about that in a video coming up soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and we will see you later.